Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I don't know why I was pressing the wrong buttons a second ago. It should have worked just fine, but it did not work fine. It should be fine now. I will assume everyone can see and hear me with my shorn head. The head that is gone is disappeared entirely. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Oh, I am not dying. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I knew it. My ears did get lowered a tiny bit. Grumpy old man. See, I just got to keep it shaved. It was getting about time. Diana had a few extra minutes, so gone. Hey, Asgardian Wookiee. Toy Machine, good to see you again. Liz, naturally Joshua XP, who I believe is doing well. Burnt Nacho, RC Maniac, Kurt Grosser, Mark H and NC, Eclipse Empire. I'm glad you're here, Eclipse Empire. And Saint Olaf, you as well. And it looks like MTL Sam is here too. So I'm not sure what he's up to. It's a new account, so not sure if we're welcoming him or her in for one reason or another. But join us. I hope you enjoy the time here. MTL Sam, that is. You watched the Book of Boba Fett episode 2 last night. It was so good. I told you, Asgardian Wookiee. I told you. So, since Eclipse Empire's here, technically I am slowly dying. True. RC Maniac also saw episode 2. So can we talk about episode 2 tonight? Can we talk about it tonight? Because I would love to talk spoilers. I'm printing a Darth Vader. Just like I printed a Darth Vader last night. This is the this turned out really nice. This is in the Filament 1 PLA Pro Select. I've had this filament for a while, and it came out flawless. Like, this Vader is flawless. So I'm using more of the filament. I know, Leo's not here. Eclipse Empire. The reason I wanted you to be here is because we're watching the MCU right now. We watched Captain America, the First Avenger, tonight. I've got to write down, I think now at this point, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the next movies in order. So we're going to watch Iron Man, the first one. Then I think we're going to watch Thor 1, 2, 3. So, what is it? Thor Dark World and then Ragnarok. And so I feel that would be good. And then I think Captain America, Winter Soldier, Infinity War. No, sorry, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Then, Avengers, Age of Ultron. After that, I gotta write it down. I gotta write it down, because otherwise, I think we got 5 movies before we watch Age of Ultron, though. So, before we get to that point, I think. Or is Age of Ultron before Civil War? Age of Ultron would be before Civil War. Okay, I'm gonna have to write this down, because otherwise, we're gonna screw this up. Anyway, so Eclipse Empire. Remember the Infinity Gauntlet that you got? Remember the Infinity Gauntlet? Hey, thank you for the cheer. You're currently being monitored, but let me go ahead and stop monitoring, just for the time being. See what happens. Welcome, MTL Sam, and thank you for the support. There are lists online. Why not watch in order? Because we've screwed the order. It's out of order now. It's completely out of order at this stage. Otherwise, it would have been good to do. But honestly, starting at Doctor Strange and then going to Infinity War has kind of pulled them in deeper. They were sold out, back in stock now. Great. Well, anyway, because now she knows Thanos and she sees the Infinity Gauntlet, now she's been playing with that one, which is great. Yeah, so doing it in order is going to be, like, impossible at this point. Like, that ship has come and gone. That ship has sailed. That ship is no longer going to be remotely possible. Like, it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, it's not happening, and I'm sad. If I had a chance to do it again, I probably would do it that way. Unfortunately, it's just not happening. So I'm thinking, this is what we do. I'm gonna write it. Y'all can help me. Y'all can help if you want. That ship fell off the edge of the earth. It did. It's gone. It's never coming back. It has sailed. Got a chat here that came in from Squirrel Cat Meow. Hi, Chris. Wanted to drop in and tell you how much of an impact you've had on my life. Oh, well, that's awesome. I've been watching your videos since I was in middle school around 2007. You inspired a deep appreciation of technology in me. Now I use my super fulfilling career in K-12 public education IT. I'm sure you hear stuff like this all the time. Felt compelled to share. Hope you're doing well. Look great. Thank you. Just got my head shaved by my wife tonight. Bought your MSI Win netbook about 10 years ago. Wow, it still works? Oh, man. That's funny.
Awesome cheered X100.
That's funny. You missed my life? Me? My live streams? Is that what you mean, MTL Sam? That's okay. I'm live every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. Welcome aboard. Make sure she knows it's the Iron Man Gauntlet. Oh, well, we kind of said that, but she hasn't watched Endgame yet, so I don't want to say too many spoilers. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. So, and the MSI Win, the netbook, that would have been the days of Ustream. That would have been a long time ago. Yep, it's every 2 months or so. That's when that's when it's time for a haircut. Look at Big Fans list link. Okay. Although, like I said, it's completely out of order at this stage. Completely and utterly out of order. It's funny that they go in this order, but see, I don't know about the Incredible Hulk. I don't know about using that one. I didn't enjoy the Incredible... A lot of people did not enjoy that Incredible Hulk. So Dark World after the Avengers, then Iron Man 3. I don't even know if we're going to do an Iron Man 3, honestly. I know we're going to do Iron Man... I'm not sure we're going to even do Iron Man 2. Like, I'm not sure... I mean, the only thing that I would think about is, like, you know, seeing the relationship develop between Pepper Potts and Tony Stark. Thor, I think, is critical because of how the character ends up in Endgame. Winter Soldier, I think, is critical. And definitely Civil War. Interesting order here. Black Panther. See, we've already seen Doctor Strange. And Infinity War. All right. Let me note this. Okay, so we did Captain America. Now they're suggesting Captain Marvel after Captain America. It's interesting. They do that. Then Iron Man. Then Iron Man 2. We'll skip Hulk. Then Thor. Then Thor: The Dark World. Then Iron Man 3. Then the Winter Soldier. Guardians of the Galaxy, which we've already seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I mean, we could always use a refresher. Then Age of Ultron, then Ant-Man, then Civil War. They're suggesting Black Widow, but I don't know. Then Spider-Man Homecoming, but that doesn't make any sense. Spider-Man Homecoming? Is that... Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay. I was debating Black Panther, because I'm just trying to get them to Endgame and the next Spider-Man movie, and then I figured we could go back to Black Panther, and I figured we could go back to, maybe one of the like, Iron Man 3. So, alright, maybe we'll go off this list. We may not have a choice. Eternals bombed. Oh my god. Like, I'm worried about watching that one. Because it bombed so hard. Watch the 10-minute Marvel Legends spot on Disney+. Okay. Yeah, that list definitely has all of them. You've only seen the Iron Mans in that whole list? Oh, man, you're missing a lot. Timeline order's the best. You watch them in the timeline order right before your first visit to Avengers Campus. So worth it. Oh, I bet. You do. Like, in order to do the Avengers Campus, like, you have to have seen them all. All right. Let me link off to Diana. Like, this is the order now. That's a Rotten Tomatoes order. We'll have to do it that way. Hey, Mike. Wow, good to see you. Thanks again for the sub. Subscribing with Prime. Appreciate you using your free Prime sub on little old me. If I had to choose which character of the Big Bang Theory would you be? Oh, probably Leonard. Indeed, Mike. I am still kicking. Barely. But I'm kicking. I had some focaccia bread before this. So we should watch the 10... But no, I'd rather get him watching the movies. Rather than the Legends spots. You know, the full-on movies. Because it brings you in, the characters. Like, Diana was heartbroken at the end of Captain America, the First Avenger, because of, being split from Haley Atwell, right? Agent Carter. So, like, that is lingering. So I know that's something that will keep her hooked. But, like I said, it's building up to a payoff. Definitely not Sheldon. All right, Diana, we've got our order now, I think, for the MCU. Like, how we're going to watch the films in order, even though we've taken some out of order.
Faceless cheered X100, and then watch Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, I don't know if I'd take him through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Carter, possibly. That was a great show. It's a question now of whether or not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon. Which is disappointing. I linked you. Big Fan sent a link to a Rotten Tomatoes list. This is kind of in chronological order.
Awesome cheered X100.
Thank you. Is it Middle Sam? Metal Sam? Montreal Sam? Appreciate that. Who's Jedi's favorite Marvel character? She's been fascinated with Doctor Strange. You know, even after I printed that sling ring for her, like... I love S.H.I.E.L.D. for what it is. I do too. But, you know, we want to try to get Spider-Man in the theater. So we're trying to work our way through Endgame to see Spider-Man in the theater while we still can. That's the plan. Can we watch it, actually? Can we watch the new Spider-Man on Disney Plus yet? I don't know. It is Thursday night. Diana? Diana? I've lost her. She's usually, like, listening on her headset, too. Saw a video of a stolen car in Seattle. Cops let the guy drive away. Well, that doesn't sound right. Excellent. Doctor Strange is an awesome character. I agree. As Guardian Wookiee, she was, or she has been playing as, like, Doctor Strange's little sister. I'm like, you could be the Sorceress Supreme. Why would you not want to be the Sorceress Supreme?
Eclipse Empire cheered X100, and then you can go to Avengers Campus.
True, Eclipse Empire. See, that would be. See, that's the best thing. Is after we've watched all these Marvel films, then it makes a trip to Disney that much better because you're familiar enough with the characters. Not just Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, but also Avengers Campus, right? So, two big wins. That makes sense, Gaber260. I always forget about Sony. It won't be on Disney Plus for 3 years? Oh, that is so stupid. Well, now we definitely have to see it in the theater. We got to work our way through it. It's like, hang on, how many movies is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god. I had no idea. I mean, there are a lot. I mean, it's like 2 weeks worth of watching MCU films before we're able to get out to see Spider-Man, if it's even possible. We may end up having to buy the DVD or whatever. Ugh. Oh, look at this. We got a raid. We know what to do with the raid, don't we?
My stream with 14 viewers.
First of all, we say thank you for the raid. So a shout out to 3D Printing Llama. Just like that. Bouncing in here. What were you printing tonight, 3D Printing Llama, if you were printing anything? And it looks like you brought all the 3D printers with you. The Prusa, the Voron, no, the people who 3D print, I should say. I'm doing a Wexter Darth Vader. That's what I'm doing. Even though there's the Wexter book, are you fighting off the Raiders with the Tuskens? That's right, Tuskens, defend the raid. My Tuskens, defend the raid! Defend the raid! They will not overtake us. These 3D printer people bringing in their filament. Then we go straight into spoiling episode 2. Indeed. Yes, Astro Printer, I don't believe in... This is the way... Every 2 months. Every 2 months I look like this. And then I go back to, like, it grows out and then gets zapped again. 3D Printing Llama says, we were just chatting about the stupid crap we did as kids back in the 70s. Oh, you mean like standing in a car without a seatbelt? Shout out to 3D Printing Llama. You mean like, what else did we do? We did some horrible stuff. I need to follow 3D Printing Llama. So I'm following them right now. I suggest you do the same. Thank you for following Furry Lynn. Fury Lynn. Sorry, Fury. I said furry. I meant Fury. I can spell. I'm not dying, Mark H. Doing donuts and flipping cars. Well, I wasn't that old. I was a youngin'. I'm 48. This year? No. This year. Oh, God. I just turned 48. I'll be 49 this year. Give it. 49. Chris Perillo turns 49 this year. I was thinking of Wookiees, wasn't I? We got an ad, play an ad request. So I will have to do just that. Where's the ad button? What happened to, can I not, I lost my ad button. Oh, there it is. So if you're not a sub, you're going to see an ad. This was a request. Did we make it through level 1? Did we make it through level 2, or did it die in level 2? Not quite sure. I wasn't doing a very good job with the hype train. I should have been paying more attention. I apologize. Maybe we'll have a chance to do it again. 70s, like sitting in my mom's car while she smokes for hours on end. VR gamer, see, I don't really remember that. My mom didn't smoke though, so. But we got to level 2? Llama and you are older. Well, Marcus, jeez. No need to brag. All right, adding points to everybody's accounts. Getting through level 1. Hey, 69 users. Nice. 70s. We stole cigarettes and pretended to smoke them. Playing cards with the tires of their bikes. Broke our balls on the banana seats. I remember... I think they still sell candy cigarettes. We never put playing cards in our tires, though. Baseball cards, maybe. Found a ton of baseball cards thrifting today. You watched the ad, so Chris can... well, hey, blame Astro Printer. Blame Astro Printer. Astro Printer commanded it. If I had enough points, I would send you the corner for missing hype train. Thank you. Your high school teachers had a story about how they jumped on the local freight trains and then one day ended up 2 hours away and needed help getting home. Oh, God. That would have been fun. fun. I do have some stuff to show you today before we get to the figure of the day, or figures, I should say. This is something that showed up, and I think what happened was that Funko must have sent something last year around Thanksgiving, or right before Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, what do you mean get into the corner? Oh, come on. I haven't even had a chance to... Okay, there. Gonna play with my Star Wars figure from the 70s now. I can't, unless I hear something, I can't tell what... I didn't even hear... Oh, I know why I didn't hear the cheer. Because I had it set. I was going to do the... I guess I'll go back to this view. I was going to do the unboxing of the special gift package. Yeah, I have notifications off. Don't remind me. All right, we got charades. Okay, we got 3 charades queued up. 3 charades now already. Okay, here we go. First one is going to be TV. 2 words. TV show. First word. Second word. Very good. Breaking Bad. That was easy. Adding points. Oops, can I spell it? Add points to Ethan's dad, 3D Marcus. He gets 1,000,000, just like that. Bingo, bango, bongo. Then, the second one we do is... here we go. Oh, shout out to Froggy Nod. Don't want to miss that. And if I miss anybody or shouting out anybody, I do apologize. It's not intentional when that happens. Next one is also a TV show. And it's 2 words. Second word. Bear. Astro Printer. That was the word we were looking for. Or bear. The plural of bear is not full dinosaur.
24 just resubscribed for 5
Thank
months.
you, Dandrak. Bears is the second word. The first word, remember, TV show, 2 words. First word. Now you know the second word is bears. The first word is Care Bears. I was caring. See? Indeed. Asgardian Wookiee got that one. Adding points to Asgardian Wookiee's account. Those Imperial or the Republic credits for you. Now we got a third one, right? Third one. 1 word. TV show. 1 word. TV show. Chips. Bam. Ethan's dad, 3D. Marcus. Chips. See, that was easy. All right, we are caught up. Can you believe we did all that? Now can I do my Now, oh wait, we have 4 charades, 3 charades. Chips was a TV show. What do you mean wrong? How can you be wrong? That's not wrong. Oh my god. Okay, you say, Krusty, do you actually say, hey, let's watch CHIPS? No one calls it CHIPS. They call it... What do they call it? I didn't even know there was a new Chips movie. Chips! That's close enough! The Bacon. They don't call it the Bacon. It's a very old show. I remember the theme song. That was the only interesting part about the show for me, was the theme song. Beyond that, I wasn't as interested. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the prize. This is something that arrived in the mail today. The check's in the mail. Would I lie to you? I wouldn't. So this showed up, and in the front it says Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm like, now granted, this box is in a larger box, but still, I was like, wait a second. This just came in. This is like a press kit for Funko, and specifically the wait, can you see it? I think you can see. Give me a second. Wow, this has even got a special sticker on it. So they were preparing me to see the with the Mudhorn in here. Look at this box. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with the exclusive Grogu Funko Pop vinyl. Right there. Pull it out. The funny thing, they made this available for sale, and I didn't get it because I was like, you know. I already showered, so I can put this on. Ooh, yeah, nice and warm. Put this back here. Can I get it? So this is the Grogu here is the one that was the float. This was the float. That's what the float looked like. Grogu chasing the ball. Huh? It arrived today. So I know Sith Lord Brit would totally be jealous. So this is a special Grogu. I'm like, what? Very happy about this. I'm always happy anytime like a mystery Star Wars package shows up. Like, mystery packages sometimes show up like, oh yeah, that's great, yeah. But it's like, mystery Star Wars package? Like, I get this, I go to the mail, and there's this huge Funko box. I'm like, what the hell? I don't think I got anything at Funko. And, so I was a little nervous. I'm like, what did I get something? Forget about it? Did I blank out? Like, or black out and order something? Like, what happened? And, it was this. So it just arrived, 2 or 3 months late. Now, something that I did order, I should say, here, this is a Star Wars Mandalorian special box. What's in this box? Does anybody know? I'm not gonna, hang on, I can't get in my corner right now. I gotta push through this, and then I will get in my corner. This is what? It's Star Wars Mandalorian something? I know what it is. I can get the box open. It is the Star Wars Mandalorian, the new exclusive. Can you see what it says? It's IG-11's quote. Can you see it? Definitely not a TV dinner. This is great. So this is the Mandalorian Tea Set. Would anyone care for some tea? That is IG-11. So we've got Rightful Heritage Herb Tea. This has got Bo-Katan, and likely Casca Reeves there with the other Mandalorian. So Republic of Tea, yeah, it's Casca. We've got an older Ahsoka, right around the time that she would have found Grogu, and fought to find out where Grand Admiral Thrawn was. And then this one, Luke, and what does this taste like? Legendary Destiny. I figured it'd be like the taste of tears as everybody cries. So these are special edition tins. Pretty nice. This is a nice little box. A tea box. Then, along with this, I also got. Give me a second. Gotta shut this because we've got the other teas as well. This one I'm probably possibly gonna remove from the box. Though it might be nice to keep it in the box. This is a 2-pack Boba Fett tea with what's Ming Na taste like? What is she? Elite black tea and legendary green chai. Boba Fett and Fennec Shand tea here. So this is Republic of Tea. They made it available on their website. That was the only way I was able to find these. So I guess yes, this is boba tea. Although I must admit, boba tea is probably a lot more fun than this tea. This tea, not as much fun. Got this. This was available on sale the other day. Because this was, I guess, at the tail end of Hasbro trying to do a Galaxy of Adventures series. I think they gave up, unfortunately, on the Galaxy of Adventures. Found this on sale today. I think they meant to set it out like right around Christmas time. Geeky Tikis. This is the Darth Vader. Geeky Tiki. So this was about half off the normal Geeky Tiki price, and they could be pricey, like very pricey to begin with. So it's a tea kind of evening tonight. It is very nice, Dandrak. Very nice. The Darth Vader mug. Then I got. I'll come back to that, I guess. Oh. This was also on sale. Jedi and Diana have not seen it yet. Here, let me take off the plastic first, because we're gonna set this out. They're starting to put Valentine stuff out in stores, but distribution around here has been abysmal, which is very concerning. Wherever you go, I'll go wherever you go. So this one, I almost missed it because it was so like Valentine's-y. Didn't see it. Looked again. I'm like, wait, that's Grogu. So love, and I love these too because they're like they stand on their own. You don't necessarily need to hang them up. Just they stand fine on their own. So Jedi is going to see that. Then this one, Star Wars: The High Republic, The Heart of Drengir. This is the Marvel series. I'm trying to stay up to date on all the High Republic comics. It's best for me to, or all the Marvel comics really. It's best for me to get these though, seemingly, than keep up with single issues. Just easier to catch up on stories that way. But there's this as well. Nice. And thrifted this today. It's not the current time, but it should light up, or it did in the store. There we go, in the bottom. I think I may need to replace the batteries. But it's a nice little C-3PO clock. Isn't Grogu what kids extrude between the... Oh. Kind of. I never extruded any, which explains my height. So there's this C-3PO, thrifted. Now, I would not normally call too much attention to the 3PO. In fact, I saw him last week and passed up on him because it wasn't that interesting. Like, I'm not going to spend $3 on a Clyde. I don't care. And then today, I found... Although, looks like I'm going to have to remove a couple of stickers that some kid decided to put on. Build-A-Droids. Older Build-A-Droid figures. See if I can get them all onto one hand. I don't know if I can. Okay, so we've got a Yoda one. And, come on. Trying to like, hold them up at the same time. Which probably won't work, but it's okay. Come on, come on. Come on, little guy. There we go. Come on. You can do it, Chris. Love the little figures. There we go. So, someone was wanting to get rid of these. Pick them up. Here. That's a little easier for you to see. What's nice about these Build-A-Droid figures, specifically the two, you got a Jedi Mickey ear hat and a Yoda cap. So those are rather unique. Unfortunately, like I said, the person, the kid who had these before put a couple of stickers on them. They'll just need to be removed. Not a big deal. Very happy to have them. As well as in that in the bag, a Kylo Ren figure. A 5 POA Kylo Ren. In good shape, too. I'm like, okay, that's a bonus. But I basically got that bag for $2 and the clock for about $2. Ended up being about $5 total. Really good deal for the droids entirely. So got those today, and a couple new spools of printed solid filament, which I will be getting to as I run out. Like David's been very, very, very friendly, very, very, very helpful, very, very, very enably here on this channel, and I really appreciate it. Though, like I said, I am printing in filament 1 tonight because I was really happy with how this red came out on this Vader. This one just turned out. Oops, sorry. Because they like break it into a million pieces here. I'm debating like actually printing one of these overnight in another color, like one of the printed solid colors at like a 0.1 mm layer height to see if it comes out finer. I'm debating. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. It may or may not happen. I don't know. Shout out to Jay Hobo. Jay sent me the carved $50. The Grogu carved $50, which is on one of our Grogu shelves, which is amazing. It's fantastic. I love it. And I see it every time we walk up and down the stairs. So it's great. Thank you for following Off Axis FPV and giving me a stretch. And DJ Beat, thank you for following. Sorry I missed you. Oh, I have to get in the corner, don't I? Overnight prints are never an issue. I often do 10-day prints. Wow. I think I'm going to be sticking with like the overnight print. So I'm probably, the next time I load up a printed solid, gonna in one color or another, gonna go with a Vader, but do it at a 0.1 and make it very fine. Although very fine would be a 0.7. Okay, I have to go to my corner. Diana, I don't think Diana's listening. I need Diana to bring. She's eating all the focaccia downstairs. I got like 3 tiny pieces. Like, here, Chris, have 3 tiny pieces of focaccia. I enjoyed the focaccia. I enjoyed what I had. I wanted more focaccia. They're eating the focaccia. They're laughing at me and eating focaccia. That's what they're doing right now. I bet anything. I bet you they're just laughing at Chris. He's not eating focaccia. Ha. I cut his hair. He's lost all his power. Ha. Because, Diana thinks I'm Samson or something. I do not smell funny. Ooh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Fucho the Clown. Fucho just timed out Diana. It's about time. What was she saying, that she was eating the focaccia? Is that what she was saying? I bet you anything. That's what I can't tell right now because she got deleted. Yeah. Retro Pit Stop says it did a long print, ended up losing bed adhesion, ended up with a junked up print. Definitely not something that's fun to fix. Error since then, I only print short time things. I haven't had too many problems with adhesion lately, so I'm not too worried about that.
X100, bald dudes don't give focaccia.
Bald dudes don't get focaccia. Are you kidding me? I'm not bald. Yeah, Diana, you're talking to yourself. No one can see what you're saying, Diana, except for me. Ha 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 ha. I mean, she said it's all gone. Like hell. I got up. I heard her say, whoa. I heard her say, just kidding. Better be just kidding. I don't know more than that. Okay, so, gotta open a figure here. Figure of the day. I don't know if I showed this before. Give me a second. Let me make sure. Okay, Cantina's getting full with screenshots. We'll wait for these drops to come in. Thank you, Future the Clown. Thank you. You're the new Avenger. Future the Clown avenged me. Okay, I've got a posture check. Don't know why, but it's funny to me when Chris is complaining in the corner about family stuff. Treasure your awesome family. You're blessed, my friend. It's funny, isn't it? I'm hilarious. Hilsey's dropping the Boba Fett head. This head. There's Hilsey dropping this head. Just like that. This head's falling. That's the head. Missed it by that much. That one. I've got to open up this. Had it for a long time. Hadn't opened it because I was looking for the other toy box figures. Ultimately found the toy box figures, although I got to find their accessories. I know they're separated somehow. Because we've been collecting these since Jedi was not born, like barely born. So this is going to be the Rex and Ahsoka 2-pack. I mean, I know why they did a 2-pack, but sometimes you try to pull them out, and they're being held back by like 3 or 4 different strings, plastic ties. And you're like trying to pull and trying to pull. Ah! Alright, we got a good Rex here. Rex. Name's Rex, but you can call me Captain or Sir. What? No, he timed you out.
It's on.
He timed you out.
It's okay, because he's the one who gifted me the no ads, so.
He timed you out.
It's on. I thought we were friends.
You are. That's why he only times out
I
friends.
know, he's so funny. He times people out at just the right time.
I know, because he hangs on. Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I'm just
fine.
kidding.
Yeah.
I was actually flattered I got timed out.
Oh no, you hardened them. Why'd you harden them?
Yeah, do you like the soft ones?
I told you I like the soft ones. I said the soft ones turned out way better. This is not.
Yeah, no, but I gave you the middle ones. That's what those were the outside.
These are okay. Well, the focaccia's not supposed to be like. I did when you gave me the ones earlier, and you asked which ones you liked.
Really crispy. These are just. Those were like really.
So am I getting more of these tomorrow?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Should. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
I don't know.
I was gonna say one more thing.
Oops.
Oh, I got you water. Here's some water.
Oh, okay.
Can I use the put you in the corner in real life?
No, sorry. This is it.
That would be amazing.
What's happening in the bedroom?
I'm watching this.
Wait, what do you mean washing the stuff? Am I gonna have stuff? Oh man. Oh, I'm just saying, when you, like, washed up this late, then I end up not having stuff. Oh, man. Getting this out here is proving to be a challenge. Nope. Moment. Cute little Ahsoka here. There we go. Yeah, Dark Toylord was saying that the toy box ends up being a little loose. He's right. Her waist is very, very loose. Give me a second. Make sure I'm catching everything here. Let me show you the Rex and the Ahsoka. This is the Rex and Ahsoka from the 2-pack. The toy box figure line, a bit, I mean, very stylized characters, you know, not true to life, very cartoony, which, yeah, I guess I don't mind. Some people have a problem with that, but I don't have a problem with that. These two, Galaxy of Adventures, or they will go with the Galaxy of Adventures. Definitely got the toy box style, more so than the Galaxy of Adventures. Then I got two more of those for tomorrow. Ish. Maybe let's go this way. If I missed anybody, it is young as well. Yeah, it would definitely be younger Ahsoka, because she's got the blue blades. An older Ahsoka would have white. This Ahsoka has got blue. The younger Ahsoka's blue. So, I don't know if she'd have been Jedi Ahsoka. I don't see her Padawan braid here. But definitely because of the blue. That's kind of the tell. If you see Ahsoka the white, she's definitely the older Ahsoka. That's the easy way to know. As he says, I think GOA, Galaxy of Adventures, I should say, is as stylized as I go. That Rogue One Vader is a favorite of mine. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know. Toy Box and Galaxy of Adventure figures are so close to one another. Toy Box, I feel, is going to continue, if only because we see the Bad Batch, or at least one of the Bad Batch, Wrecker. But I think Galaxy of Adventures is dead. I don't think they sold at all. I don't think they're happening. They may double down on Mission Fleet, which is okay. I wouldn't mind them sticking with Mission Fleet. I don't like how I've got this huge. I just ate like a giant neck on me, like this giant. I can't say that I've seen Mission Fleet moving either. I like the scale. I mean, small, short. But they need something in between. And Galaxy of Adventure, I mean, they were doing the 5 POA stuff for the longest time. And then they were done with them. Which is just disappointing. I mean, I can understand why. It's the same scale as the Vintage Collection. So if I had a choice between 5 POA or Vintage Collection, I would choose 5 POA. But I see that, I understand that collectors wouldn't. So, time for bed. No worries, Astro Printer. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate it. Just like I said, I appreciate Eclipse Empire's support too. We wouldn't have had the Gauntlet if it weren't for Eclipse Empire and UFly 1. So thank you for that. See, I know Diana's not here, but I can taste the focaccia better, like the flavor better, with the less crispy bread. Like, the crispier it is, the less I can actually taste it. The texture actually gets in the way of the flavor. But the chewier one definitely retains its flavor, for lack of a better anything. Wait, what? Anyway, it's a good day. Anytime you get new Star Wars figures. So I got basically 4 new ones. Opened up a couple of the ones that I had. Got a surprise Star Wars thing. Gotta watch a movie with the family. Does she put a drink in it? No, she doesn't. That would take a bit of coordination, Eclipse Empire. But I already had, like, Hulk hands. So I pulled those out. She's got her, sling ring, which she's, believe it or not, she's actually playing with. That was 3D printed. I was debating doing the Eye of Agamotto. I found that good model. And I might still do it. I'll have to spray it gold. Ow. This is the focaccia bread on the little Grogu plates. I found these, I found them on sale today. You know, in the frozen section where, you know, you twist and it pops, you know, pop. Those kind of stick the bread in the oven biscuits. And, I grabbed a couple. I'm like, let's see if you like them. Because they were like a little over $1 a piece. I'm pretty decent. You got your Pronababa on the way? Nice! I'm still waiting for that wave to come in. Because I pre-ordered the full wave. Looking forward to getting next to Greedo. I know, dude. And Dr. Evazan, for sure. He doesn't like you! Thank you for the posture check. I am sitting up as straight as I can. I sit up any straighter, my spine shoots straight out of my ass. Shout out to Patrick W3D. Nachos are good. Especially in that that dinosaur bowl that I found, Krusty. It's like a... For tortilla chips, like, you know how a Stegosaurus has, like, pointy spines on his back? It's like a ceramic dinosaur. It must have, like, a path carved out in the middle. And then you stick triangle tortilla chips on the back, so it's a Nachosaurus. A Nachosaurus Rex. I bet you they sell them, too. The Nachosaurus Rexes. Would you rather? I missed the would you rathers. I apologize. Would you rather see the new Spider-Man in theaters with your family or on a small screen in your house? Small screen in the house. Would you rather have Disney stores still be around, not all closed down, or would you rather have them website form only? Website only. I say website only because it's more convenient. Honestly. You'd love for them to do the Cantina Denizens. Oh my god, they need to. You know they need to. Patrick, what's on the printer is a Wexter. I don't print a lot of Wexter models. This is a Wexter Vader. I've got a couple of Wexter models. I've got a Vader and I think a 3PO, possibly. I gotta look again. But yeah, the here's what I'd like. I would like Hasbro to continue to doing the retro line for all Star Wars. Like, I want the retro line to be a regular thing. Like a very regular thing. Not just for the new shows, but for everything. I love the retro line. Like, I think it's the best thing that Hasbro's done. The 5 POA Kenner style figures. So imagine 1 year, Hilsey, Hasbro releases 10 denizens from the Cantina in 5 POA Kenner style, and then the next year after that they do 10 Jabba denizens that we never got. Like, forget about redoing the old ones. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about giving us new ones altogether. Like, I would freak. Those would be amazing. You wanted to buy something off the Disney Store site, ship it to Canada where I live, would be more than the item to ship to Canada. Oh, man. That's not fun. Been looking to joining his Patreon, great models. I see, that's the problem I have with a lot of the Patreons. It's not that I wouldn't want to support. It's just that a lot of the models that are released, I'm not necessarily interested in. So I'm like, well, what am I paying for? I'm paying to support. That's great. But at that point, I'd rather pay for one-offs. Like, I really want to print this one, not the 74 that they have. Because I'm just not... What am I going to do with all those? Like, I'm like, oh, I can print something for Squid Games. I'm like, or Squid Game. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Hey, the Midnight Smith. Shout out to you. The only models I have worked with are the replicator models. The replicator models. What are those? His old heads would just link our bank accounts to Hasbro if they did retro box sets. Oh my god. Yeah, us old heads. I would totally do that. In fact, I have argued for years, Hilsey, that Hasbro needs to do... I think they did this with G.I. Joe, like a club, and I know they don't control the IP. I would want Hasbro to do a figure of the month club. And they should have a figure of the month for Black Series. They should have a figure of the month for the Vintage Collection. They have a figure of the month for the Retro Collection. That way, every month, you know you're getting a new, not a repaint, not a repack, a new Star Wars figure. I would rather them do that than the HasLab. The HasLab's not as interesting to me. Honestly. HasLab, can't do it. We're doing an ad time right now. Uber Superfly. Very true. 1 or 2 models from a bunch of different designers adds up quick. Pretty much. And it depends on what you want. Like, maybe you like all the fandoms. But, like, you know, I wasn't going to necessarily go and print off everything that I see from Marvel. I'm like, hey, it can add up, just like Star Wars. But it's like, well... What is Jedi gonna have fun with? And that's when I thought, after she kind of got a kick out of Doctor Strange, I'm like, well, Sling Ring's easy to print. She's seen it. She gets it. Kind of cool. She's actually been playing with it. So, what do you know? She's actually playing with it. So I'm not sure how long all that's gonna last. Would subscribe. I'm telling you, Hilsey, you're not the only one. I think a lot of cool old time, the old heads, if you will, to borrow your term, would do it. I don't think it would be for, you know, workaday folks, you know, average folks. They wouldn't necessarily do it. But like anybody, any collector, I bet you they'd get more collectors signing up for a figure of the month service than HasLab. Hey, MTL Sam, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that support. I really appreciate you joining. Not sure where you came from exactly, but I'm glad you're here. I think you used to watch me live, is what you were saying. And look at this, now you're watching me live again. We've come full circle. The problem with this one, it just keeps like going down. So I really want them to sideline HasLab, because imagine that. It'd be like a HasLab every month. Oh, man. And what would be even better is if they didn't tell us in advance what figures we were getting. Like, come on. And here's the thing. I know I wouldn't be the only one. I'd get 2. 1 to open, 1 to keep in the package. And here's the thing. I wouldn't be the only one. So I bet you anything, a lot of the collectors out there would do the same dang thing. I think Hasbro and Disney are missing out on mountains of cash by not doing figures of the month. Mountains. This whole pre-order business, yeah. This whole pre-order business, not so sure. Not complete figures, send a body part a month, you'd never be able to quit. No. Forget that. I hate the build-a-body things. The build-a-figure things. I hate those. Ugh. Drive me nuts. Bleed is overtime kill rather than one big kill shot. Oh, bleed us. Yes! Each part comes with a ransom note. Keep paying or else. No, it might be. No, don't say that. Don't say that. No. I feel, because think about how many, like, characters they're never going to produce because they will not sell. But characters that would be great to have is, like, all the Cantina creatures, all the Jabba's denizens, characters that show up in the Book of Boba Fett, like background characters, like, you know, getting a Max Rebo, or getting and Figured Dan, like a double set, you know, like, or like any of these bit characters. And you know, oh my god, you know we're gonna get. Is it too late to talk spoilers for Book of Boba Fett 2? I want to talk about it so badly. It's so good. It's so good. My feeling is, well, but here's the thing. There are some people who can't, legitimately, I think because of the region, cannot watch it. So I don't want to say something and then someone hears it and then gets, like, upset about it. I'm not sure if all regions have access to it, Patrick. That's my concern. Because there are some people who live overseas or internationally, and they don't have access on the same night. So I don't know what the right time is. My feeling is the weekend is the right time. Or what I may end up doing is just doing like a Twitter spoilers only, like a, what do they call it? Spaces? And talk about it there. Because that way you can see, oh, this is spoilers, so I'm not going to tune in for that. As opposed to just smacking someone upside the head with a spoiler that they weren't expecting to hear. I do respect that. As excited as I am to talk about a couple of things that happened, at least 2 things, if not 3 or 4, you know, not everybody's, you know, has the privilege to be able to watch instantly. The one thing I'm debating right now, I picked up the it's a few years ago, the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. I picked it up, if only to play Tetris 99, and actually, so I picked it up again because there was a deal where I could get an SD card, and it basically for the same price. And you get the SD card for free if you get Nintendo Online. I'm like, all right, and, you know, it's been a while. It's fun to play, you know, Tetris, you know, on 99 head to head, and Pac-Man too, Pac-Man 99. I even ordered a Pro controller mount, which I needed because I don't like the ergonomics of the Switch and the controls this way. I need a Pro controller, so I pre-ordered that. Yeah. Patrick, W3D. Like, when the one thing happened with the one guy in that other place, I know! Tell me about it! I was all over it! Anyway, Star Wars Racer, this is something Krusty linked off to. Star Wars Racer is on the Switch right now for $7.49. So, like, half off. And I'm debating. I'm like, you know, I enjoyed the hell out of that game. I beat the game. I played that game through gold. Like, I beat the game on the PC, and I feel that would be a fun one to play on a handheld. Pro controller is so much better. Well, my problem with the Pro controller before is I couldn't find a Pro controller mount. Like, so you can hold the controller, and then the Switch is basically right here. And granted, this was a couple years ago since I last looked, and then I looked again, and there has been something like that produced. So I have that en route, and I'll basically be mounting that and just removing the Joy-Cons or whatever, and just going with the straight up Pro controller. Because it's so much easier. Like, to play Tetris, I want to use the D-pad. I don't want to use the buttons. And I don't want to use it like this. Like the Switch, I'm playing like this. And I don't like that. I want to play like this. 3D printing has had them for longer. Yeah, I know 3D printing's had them for longer, but I was looking for something a little less janky. A little bit more polished. And quite honestly, it was relatively affordable, so it wasn't like outrageous. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to mess around with 3D printing my own if someone's done a better job with it. So I'm just going to go with that. So that's coming soon. And then I'll be able to mount it. And the nice thing about playing Tetris 99 or Pac-Man 99 is they're fun little games. They're fun games. They're quick, easy, head-to-head, no stress, no strain. I'm not really building towards anything. Though, that said, in order to do the Tetris 99 head-to-head, you need to do the subscription thing. So we also have the Super Nintendo games and the NES games, like Zelda. So I may play through Zelda again, yet again, and maybe for the first time play the new Zelda. But again, my concern right now, I don't know if I have the time. I've got work. I've got the stream. I've got Diana and Jedi to help get through the MCU together. So there's a lot of extraneous time that is, would otherwise be used, like, if nothing was happening. That'd be great. But something is inevitably always happening. Which, just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe it? Let's see if the music's still off. Is it gonna go? Can you hear it? Or did I mute it? I think I muted it. Alright, let's try B-type. This is the one that's gonna... Yeah, it's snaggy. You can hear it? Oh, you can't hear it, yeah. So I think the reason I have it off right now is because it's somehow this game got throttled. Come on, now you. Uh-oh, I'm losing my connection. Trying to beat Tetris. Usually the frame. Come on, dude. Come on. There we go. Oh my jeez. And the biggest challenge with the Nintendo Tetris is that you can't bank a brick. Ooh, not liking the way this is shaping up. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice. That's Super Mario saying TKO. Or Mario, I should say. Sorry, I gotta put my thinking cap on. It's getting to the point where, well, it can't officially be a Chris Perillo stream unless he plays a Nintendo game. And yes, at some point, I will move back to Kid Icarus and play through it. I tried, I pulled up, what was it? Not Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards and Warlords. And just because I remember beating the game, and it was so frustrating. I'm like, I cannot do this. I cannot play this. Forget it. I'm done. I'm out. You fell asleep early yesterday? I did not discuss it. Yeah, RC Manic. Oh, crap. I did not. Spoilers, that's why. Talk spoilers while I play? Yeah, but then someone's going to tune in randomly and say, Chris, how dare you? And they're going to cry and they're going to get mad. I don't know what a good time is for a streaming show like that to discuss spoilers during, about. I warned them. I warned people, but even in warning people, inevitably there's always a straggler or two. Or, an international viewer who would otherwise, be able to partake, but just have to wait. So it's like, I just feel it's safer. Their fault for going to a Star Wars fans stream and not expecting they'd watch the Star Wars episode within 24 hours. I know, but, suffice to say, there are a couple of really big things that happened in this not Mandalorian episode, even though, yes, Boba Fett could be considered a Mandalorian. For a Star Wars talking point, I'm sure it's been discussed. Any thoughts on the Galactic Star Cruiser? Someone was actually talking about that today. Thrifting. There's a woman who it goes to the same thrift store as I do, and she grabs things to sell, which is frustrating because she'll get to things that otherwise. I mean, she's not the only one, but it's maddening to me because she would grab things that I would have bought myself, which is frustrating. Oh, it's this one. Here's what I need to do. I need to do level 5 or level 9. So my feeling on Galactic Star Cruiser is yes. How do I get to the next? No, okay, I don't want. I need to do I gotta figure out where my select button is. It's expensive. She said, oh yeah, my son and his girlfriend are going to the new one, the hotel one. I'm like, the Galactic Star Cruiser is like, it's like $10,000. I'm thinking, your son must have and his girlfriend, I'm thinking, must have a damn good job to afford that. My God, that's like pricey. Although, Big Fan has been pointing out, I guess there's some controversy surrounding it. I would love to go to the Star Cruiser. I'd love to live on the Star Cruiser. But at this point in my life, I don't know if I could justify $10,000. I mean, I love Star Wars. But they'll run some discounts. Or hopefully they'll run some discounts. That I guess depends on... Oops, I should not have done that. I hesitated. I should not have hesitated. I hope for some discounts too. But again, I am not going to hold my breath. I don't know what the issue was. I guess people were disappointed because it was so expensive. Specifically in relation maybe to what you get for what it is, which is understandable. If I paid $10,000 for something, I'd be like, yeah, I want to know. Ooh, not the way I wanted to play that one. I rotated it the wrong way. Fraggle. I mean, anything fun costs, what, at least $8? Yeah. I mean, I just can't, as much as I love Star Wars, I just don't know if $10,000 is within the realm of reality for me. As much as and you know how much I love it. You know how much I love it. Nay, adore Star Wars. Yeah, 4,000, it would have been much, but I feel like, all right, 4,000 fine, but 10,000, because remember, it's not just you, it's other people, but someone got to foot that bill. How the hell? Yeah, I guess maybe I don't know. I'm not trying to take away from the people who are going or who want to spend that money. I think that's great. It's just that is That's a vacation and a half, dude. So, I guess I'll put it on my bucket list. Squarely on my bucket list. Oh, this is not a good idea. Just start saving for it. Dude, $10,000! For like what? A weekend? However long it lasts? That's right, Kid Icarus. And then you ultimately have to build up to all of them. $52.99 for 2 adults and 1 child. It's only for 2 nights. Yeah, it's still in the price range where you can buy tickets abroad and travel the world. Something. I just assumed go there, though. Okay, how do I... B... Start. 9. Oh, there we go. 5. Figured it out. Oh, yeah, this is why... This is why I was never able to... Oh, frack. They made this experience for the elite Star Wars fans who are ballers. Yeah, pretty much. In my entire life, I've only known one other person to ever have cleared this. Dude. I am not a baller. Nor did I ever luck into that much money. I suppose, you know, it would be just as much fun to do with a kid, but at the same time, oh, I just gotta clear a few lines. This is not on my bucket list. But I gotta be dang precise. Dang it. I'm gonna top out on this thing. And this is why I beat all the other levels except for this one. This is the so I beat 1 through 4. Ooh, I should have done the depth one there. Ugh! No! Oh, come on! Oof is right. Oh my god. This is why I was only able to get through. It is unforgiving. I got through level 9, height 4, but never 5. Ever. I'm not gonna make a promise. It's not my New Year's resolution to do this. I'm not gonna put myself on the line. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. I thought it went down. One more. Fraggle. Fraggle. Ugh, no! Ugh. 21 lines. Alright. Nah, this is not a good one either. Yeah, this is not gonna go anywhere. I can't even get over that far. It's like the timing on it. Not fun. Ah! Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's like the game is punishing me. Yeah, my life is punishing me. First, life says, There's no way in hell you're ever getting this Galactic Star Cruiser, dude, so just give up. Ah. I could have done that another way. Oh no. Ah, frack. Oh no. No. 22. When life gives you lemons, take them and make peanut butter sandwiches. Or take them and drop them. That's... Okay. Alright. Not perfect, but if I can just take it one at a time. Nope, there's no chance. Screwed. 22. It could be my Make-A-Wish. I don't know if that's how that works. Oh, no. Fraggle. Lumos turns on your flashlight. Does it? Lumos. It does. Learn something new every day. Now I really can't play Tetris. I am friggin' blinded. Thanks, Liz. Ugh! Oh, come on. 20. Got down to 20. 20. Oh, screwed. Like I said, I've only seen this once in my life. Decades ago. Oh my god, decades ago. I swear I'm never gonna see it again. Used to play this in microcomputers back in high school. Not the Nintendo version of Tetris. Some people. This is the version though that they use in the Tetris championships. And yes, there are Tetris championships. So like if I were to boy, I should have been spot on there. Dang. Ugh. Thank you, Kurt. No way. Crap. Okay. I'm probably gonna give up on this because I figured I might be able to revisit it so many years later, and maybe I would have somewhat improved. But yeah, no chance in that happening. no, 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 Chris. Oh, you could have. 20. Great. Ding, 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 ding. What happens when you're playing Tetris and your nose itches? You let your nose go. You have a very uncomfortable, however long. No! Oh, man! That would have been a good one. Off by 1. You got to be precise. I will not be so lucky again. Oh. Yeah, forget this. Blame that one on the nose. I'll blame it on talking about on the nose. Or talking about my nose. That's the problem. Is I should not have been talking about my nose. The Tetris knows when you're talking about your nose. Oop. I can't. Clicky, 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 clicky. See, some people say, oh, it's my controller. My controller sucks. I'm like, no, I suck. This is not about the controller. This is about my extreme ineptitude in terms of Tetrisosity. I'm gonna wreck it! No, Fraggle. Sad panda. Sad. Depressed panda. This is how I feel. Very angry. I have nobody but myself to blame. It's all me. Oops. Sorry, Red Vader. Red Vader standing by. This one did. I mean, I tell you, this red from Filament 1 prints very nicely. Like, very nicely. Like, amazingly nicely. No two filaments are built alike. You thought Diana hated pandas? Correct, Retro Pit Stop. And yet we now have Lego pandas. Time for you to eat. No worries, Middle Sam. We still don't know how to say your name. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the cheers and the sub. You really want to see a closer look at the real lightsaber traded to be on the, or teased to be on the, yeah. But Larzus, here's the thing. That lightsaber, you'll never be able to own. Like, that's just for people on the Star Cruiser. Would just seeing that be worth the price of admission? No. Like, if I were to pay $10,000, like, it better, I mean, that's got to include flight, you know, park admission, travel, accommodate, everything, stem to stern, and it doesn't. So there are some rich bastards out there. I am not one. It's not me. Or I wish I had a company again. I'm like, all right, company retreat. Company retreat's going to be on the Galactic Star Cruiser. That'd be one hell of a way to celebrate, I tell you what. I would have enjoyed the hell out of that, for sure. Hang on just a second. Oh, did that? I don't need that. Rob a bank it is. Well, that would be one way of doing it, certainly. I'm not sure if that's how I would go about doing it, but give me a second. I mean, it would be good. It would be fun. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do it. But the chances of that happening, slim and none. Easy ways to make money, such as scamming rich people out of money by making your own cryptocurrency and selling NFTs. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure where all that's going. I'm crypto curious, but I gotta tell you, you know, as much as like last year, getting through last year with seeing NFTs and crypto, like a lot of people are, they talk about it, and I look at it, but I'm like, I get it, but I don't get it. I'm like, am I missing something? And the backlash had been rather muted. The backlash. I didn't see a lot of backlash. And then this year, seemingly over the past year or so, 6 months certainly, it's slowly been ratcheting up to the point where a lot of people are just like, this is just no. So on one hand, I see future trends, people are talking about like Web3. I'm like, well, okay, what does that mean? Like, I can't understand. I barely understand crypto. Not like I don't want to understand it. I understand crypto enough to accommodate it. I understand NFTs enough to realize that it's... I think NFTs are a flash in the pan. But it's interesting what they're building too. So it's less about what it is and more about where it's going. And I think where it's going is still interesting to me, but where it is right now isn't. Like, where it is right now is just kind of on the corner of Creepville. Like, very schemy, skeevy, very underhanded, untrustworthy. I mean, and it's not that I'm a conspiracy theorist. Some have argued, well, the old system's just as untrustworthy. I'm like, okay, well, sure, in different ways. But the old system I understand. I'm tired of stupid crypto bros trying to shoehorn NFTs into games. Or they're doing it. It's happening. They're trying to say, what if you owned Mario's hat? And everyone collectively goes, what the F are you smoking? Exactly. You don't own anything. I mean, anybody says, oh, well, I own this picture. I'm like, do you? Because, like, look, I got a copy of it. Well, yeah, but you don't. I'm like, I don't care. It's like, I didn't care. Like, I've never really, I've purchased albums in the past. But I don't own the album. But I'm still able to listen to it at any time. And then music streaming came along, and just buying into a subscription. I could listen to any music that I wanted to. Or pretty much any music I wanted to at any point. But I don't own the music. I'm not looking to own the music. So if I want a picture of an ape, if I really wanted to see a really poorly drawn ape, and I wanted that one, I could screenshot it. But I couldn't trade it. Okay, why would I want to? I guess people who spend money on it and sell it for more money, hey, that's awesome. But that does not mean that everyone is going to buy into the system. I see it's an awesome idea, but being a collector, I understand provenance and scarcity and all that. But even my biggest fandoms, Star Wars, GPKs, they've both, Star Wars had the card trader app. I never got into that. I'm like, why would I collect digital cards? If I wanted that, I'd just save it. Here, screenshot, done. Not a big deal to me. There's something different about the physical items, though, to me, compared to digital. And maybe it's because I've seen digital come and go. I mean, how many codes unlock this, that, and the other thing that I never think about anymore? I don't even consider. You hate NFTs, just a scam to me. Nothing anyone can say about them will ever show me they're nothing but such. You know, I don't think they're a scam to the people who believe in them. And so I don't want to take away from that. Like, if you're a big believer in them, like, that's great. But I don't think you're going to be able to convince the world that there's something of value where there is no value. Where the scarcity just, it currently just doesn't, the market, like, okay, for example, like, I 3D printed this model. Like, here's an example. Whether this is a reasonable example or not, I don't know. But I 3D prompted this. So I printed this model. And you might say, well, there's only one like it. Yes, but this file that you could also download for free, and print on your own is also something that you may be interested in. You can do it if you wanted to. No one's stopping you. You may not have a 3D printer, at which point you may be able to pay someone to do this for you. Okay, there's value. There's a value exchange. And then at the end of the day, you will have this. And when you have this in your hands, you can do with this whatever you want. You can throw it into the wall. You can throw it into a basket. You can line it up. You can stand it up. You can do this, that, or the other thing with it, right? But it's not contingent on anything apart from the thing that you're holding in your hand. It just sits there and looks awesome. It can't necessarily be taken away. There was a guy who was crying because he lost all his apes on social media. I've said this for years. I'm like, you know, my Star Wars figures, here they are. This is it. I got with me. Can't make these disappear? Well, you could if you took it from me, but I'd punch you in the face. You've seen me let go of a Star Wars figure, especially one as awesome as this one. I gotta take the sticker off though. I know kids love putting stickers on stuff, but why? Stop. Knock it off. Kurt says the album is mine for personal home usage. Right-clicking and saving an NFT is mine for personal home usage. Not that I'd actually want someone's stupid monkey picture. Digital scarcity is creating scarcity where there's no need for it. Exactly, because it's digital. So you can have unlimited. I could see that possibly working in a game where you've got a closed ecosystem and you're gaining something like a benefit, a feature, potentially a skin. I can see that, but people have been doing that anyway. They never called them NFTs. Dandrak says, I'm too dumb to understand NFTs. It's been explained to me twice, but I don't get it. It's kind of like owning a CD. You own the disc, but don't own the music. It doesn't compute with me. Kind of. No more a scam than traditional currency, right? But see, that's what I'm saying. Is like, Joe, some people have said, oh, well, the current thing is a scam. It is, but it isn't. Is crypto the future? Possibly. It's like saying, is money the future? Yes. Exchanging for goods and services, right? But NFTs, I don't know, everywhere I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess, you know, it's the question of where you would get that value, where the value would come back. Burnt Nacho says, wait, he lost a token that was non-fungible? Isn't the whole point that you can't lose it? Well, apparently he did. He cried foul and wanted everyone to rally together to get his apes back, but yet whoever owns the stupid blockchain is the owner of the NFT, so technically he didn't own them anymore. And he tried to make things centralized by forcing policing on those NFTs. Yeah. What did you do with the Bitcoin someone gave you years ago? I never got a Bitcoin. I think someone gave me an altcoin. No one ever gave me a Bitcoin, though. It was a Vericoin, I think is what someone gave me. Fairly confident I never had a Bitcoin. If I did, it's definitely long gone. That is gone. It was Vericoin, though. It's gone. That wallet's gone, too. I'm like, I didn't keep track of it. I'm like, and then, on top of that, you've got research showing that it burns energy. And that's the thing. I was mentioning this. Now I have the data. I got to remember to get the box after the stream. But we've got a little box that measures the amount of energy being used in our home at any given time. So we can see our spikes and our dips. And I caught it. Yeah, like the measurement from last night, through the roof during our stream time, and then disappeared after the stream time. And I don't think that was because of the printer. I think it was because of the lights, this computer, this, that, the other thing. So it took a lot of energy. Took more energy than otherwise. So you're using energy, and energy costs money, and energy takes a toll. Thank you, big sports fan. And yes, Zangers, I did. I'm sick. My hair fell out. How many watts? I'd have to look at it again. Lights probably take much. I think the PC probably takes a lot because I'm high performance. But like I said, I offset the costs. Not saying it's carbon neutral at all. Although one might argue that being vegan does have an impact. Not that I could be completely, carbon neutral or minimizing all that. So you could go that direction if you wanted to. No, we don't have solar panels. I'd love to get solar panels, but getting them here in the Pacific Northwest can be a bit of a challenge. If only because you don't want your roof to leak. That would be horrible. What's the favorite vegan restaurant in Seattle? We haven't really been to a lot. Not enough methane in your food? Not enough, Retro. Not enough. Although, I think tomorrow we're going to Chipotle. Diana said that I think we're going to Chipotle tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. Have I made my own almond milk? No. Can't find the nipples. You can't type fast enough to make comments on things? You should NFT that comment and sell it as a non-fungible token. I get really gassy when we talk about NFTs. Like, very gassy. You may have heard me expel some of that gas. And I would like to apologize for that. Lucky for you, you cannot smell the gas that was expelled. Israel? Yep. Says looking tough with that chin stack. It's not. It's a soul patch. It looked like the guy from Anthrax, right? Didn't he have a soul patch? This is. See, it is connected to my face, and I can use it to talk. Hello, my name is Chris, and I am talking. This is what do I do? Chipotle, let me know if you try the new chorizo. Yeah, no, absolutely. We've had the soy rizo before, general soy rizo, and it's good. Yeah, vegan, vegetarian definitely has a lower carbon footprint, especially by local. I can't say that we buy, well, we're definitely not whole food plant-based. We're absolutely vegan. I find the stuff on sale for sure. That's right, KFC is supposedly coming out with their vegan chicken nationwide. We don't live near a KFC anymore, though. They closed, and it's now just a taco hell. Has Jedi ever had a hamburger? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. With real meat? Probably before we flipped vegan. Now it's just the artificial patty. Taco hell sounds pretty metal. Well, Evil Kron, it is. Oh. I haven't been to Taco Bell in ages. Impossible Burgers are good. KFC stuff is beyond me. They taste about the same to me. They're all downtown now. Speaking of which, you ever down there? Veggie Grill there in Seattle is pretty good. Oh, I think I went there. I had the, I think it was Veggie Grill, and I had the, Reuben. It was tasty. It was darn good, dude. I need the Star Wars. I need to crack into Star Wars tea. Well, I wasn't planning on opening that one. The Impossible Whoppers from Burger King. Yes, Mystery Goat. In fact, last week there was a special. Last week? Recently there was a special for the Whoppers. You could get 2 Whoppers. You'll see this in the vlog. 2 Whoppers, small fry, small onion ring, and 2 drinks for like $8 or something crazy like that. Do you just have a regular cold? I don't have a cold. Not that I know of. Taco Bell getting a subscription service. You get one taco every day of the month. What? Ooh. Ooh. Where'd the sticker go? Oh, it's up there. I see it. You said I was sick. Oh, zangers, I was joking. Because anytime I cut my hair, people go, oh, man, are you okay? Are you sick? Because, you know, I guess when you get sick, your hair falls out sometimes. Rarely, if ever, does it fall out uniformly and, like, overnight. You heard me sniffing? Chris is sick. Sick of people calling him sick. Pretty much. Because let me tell you. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Weird. Funeral's already been set up. You're not getting my stereo. Oops. Sorry. $10 a month. Taco Bell customers, one taco a day. Ah, it's too bad they don't have, like, full vegan options. Huh. Not a bad idea. I don't know if I'd want that many. I mean, Krusty, I'm sure would love it, but you will dispose of my Star Wars stuff? No. You just bury me with it. Can you have my arcade machine? Sure, but it's the CRT still needs to be repaired. Did I miss CES? Absolutely not. You're ready to do the $2 Whoppers. That's right, on Wednesday. I think next Wednesday is the next one. That's the time to get the Whoppers, the $2 Whopper. The Impossible, I should say. What kind of arcade machine? I don't know. It's just an old, like a kind of a MAME machine, a MAME cabinet of sorts. Had it for eons. But then last year, something popped, and I think a capacitor blew on the CRT. Business suggests that he might be able to repair it, but hasn't happened. Can I play Donkey Kong? Yes. Have I? No. Oh, I probably have, but in a while, no. And I don't want to turn it on because, like, the white is blown. It's like, oh man, it's kind of disappointing. Kurt's getting my Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't have any Lord of the Rings stuff, really. Well, I guess I have the Pez dispensers. Little people. You want a WWF WrestleFest arcade machine? See, I mean, I like the one that does them all rather than the dedicated ones. Because that way you've got options. You're buying your first car this weekend. 83 Toyota. It's probably a good machine. Congratulations. I'm not even sure. The first car I bought, I want to say it was a is it Nissan? Nissan, Toyota. Those are some of the first cars I had. After I had an old Ford Escort. That was really like that was the car that I used in college. Just thought we didn't get an office tour this year, did we? No, I realized that too after like New Year's. I was like, no, did one last year, Retro Pit Stop, and then I was like, you know, nothing's really changed. I mean, yeah, I 3D print now. That's about the only thing that's really changed in here, for the most part. And now I'm streaming every day, so it's like, it's not as exciting. If you really want to see, you know, you can join the stream, pop in, have fun, take a virtual look around, if you wish. If you wish. But only if you wish. What say we raid, who we not raided a bit? Director Chronic. He's playing Battlefront, and he's very interactive. He's a good guy. I say we raid Director Chronic. And he loves Star Wars. There we go. That's the perfect sounds, Larzeus. Well, we haven't done Director Chronic in a while. I think we've done Fred in between. He's playing Battlefront. Director Chronic. Love this guy. He's awesome. So you got to spam the hell out of his chat with the Tusken Raider emotes. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always. I'll be seeing you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Get those Perillo Raider emotes ready. Get them staged. All the screenshots from tonight are available on Discord. Of course, you know I'm on Twitter. Tweeting away. Look at, I'm swimming in Tusken Raiders right now. Can't have enough of those. Can't have too many of those. It's not gonna happen. This guy's a huge Star Wars fan. I'm not gonna say he's a bigger Star Wars fan than me, but he definitely knows how to play Star Wars video games. Me, not so much. I suck at the Star Wars video game thing. But I don't suck at talking to you. I feel I excel at doing that. Word. PowerPoint. Gonna Tusken Raid. Director Chronic. In 3, 2, 1. Where is he? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. And he's playing.
Spot on? Yo, look at Matt coming in here with all the knowledge, dude. Yo, GG's, man. GG's. Oh my god, Chris, the point of Garrison. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah,
how was your stream? Hold on.
baby.
Oh my god, look at all those Tusken Raiders. Are they not the story of the week with Book of Boba, huh?
Yes.
Yo, Lazarus, Z, welcome in. Josh, good to see you. Retro Pit Stop, hello there. Welcome in, guys. It's your first time here.